Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is a collaboration with Kxng. His link in his video will be down below in the description. And I'm sure most of you guys are coming from his video because obviously he's got like, what, 52,000 subs or something? And I have like, what, 2,000? So most of you are probably coming from his video because you have questions about what actually happened. Most of my FPS test videos that I made in the past have only gotten a couple hundred views. His FPS test video he made got 90,000 views, so that's quite a bit more. So I don't do well with huge audiences right away, because I mean, right now I'm only getting 200 to 300 views, and maybe if I'm lucky it'll get 1,000, which is still a lot, don't get me wrong. 90,000 is quite a big step up, so I'm not exactly super comfortable. I'm not exactly that great at explaining things in front of a bunch of people, so I kind of maybe scuffed explaining things some. Kxng probably doesn't know much of what's going on. He knows some, but not as much as me, so you guys probably have questions, and yeah, if I didn't explain it well enough in the video, comment it down below. I respond to all my comments, so yeah, I'll get those questions answered for you guys. The first thing that you guys are going to want to do is you guys are going to want to open your Windows settings, and make sure that you don't have any Windows updates, because Windows updates will always kill your performance no matter what. And also make sure that you download all the Windows updates so that when you restart your computer, you don't have to do more. But first thing you're going to want to do is go to gaming and turn off Xbox Game Bar, unless obviously you have an AMD computer, because if you have an AMD computer, you need the Xbox Game Bar to clip and record your game. But if you have NVIDIA, just press Alt-Z, and that'll open. If your guys are on Windows 19 or 3 or newer, leave game mode enabled, and if you're on 1902 or older, disable game mode. Now, what you guys are going to want to do is you're going to want to search notifications in your Windows settings, and you guys are going to want to turn all notifications off, because it's freaking dumb. They can literally tab you out of your game, and it's just ridiculous. And another thing you guys are going to do is search background, just search background apps, I guess, and then turn all apps off if you don't need any apps running in the background. Like, let's say Kxng has a Nitro 5, so that's why he left Nitro Sense enabled. But like for me, I don't have a Nitro 5, I have a custom built computer. I also do have a Nitro 5, but my main computer is my custom built computer, so I would just turn all background apps off, because I don't use any apps in the background. Going through what Kxng needs and what he doesn't need right now, and yeah. He said that he didn't even know what most of this stuff was, so I was like, yeah, exactly. Like, just turn it off, man. It's not even worth it. Turning all the background apps off, all these use RAM in the background, so it can lower your performance that way. It also uses CPU, but okay, here we are on the Windows Update section. Once again, like I said in the beginning of the video, you always want to make sure that you have all your Windows updates downloaded. You don't have to download the feature update if it's an optional update, but you see the driver updates, you want to download those. Those will improve performance of your USB ports and maybe update drivers for your mouse and keyboard, and yeah. And now what you guys are going to do is you're going to want to scroll through your apps and features and install any app or uninstall any apps that you don't use. Like, for example, Candy Crush Saga and whatever might be in there. McAfee is pretty bad. Use something like Malwarebytes instead of that. So I'm just going to uninstall that right now. What size is your SSD? Oh. Do you have a USB drive?
Not on me right now. I probably can't find one. But
okay,
I'll do it later.
32 gigs of USB storage is like $10 at Walmart, and 128 gigs of USB storage is like $20 at Walmart. Get a 128 gig SSD and set that as your clips drive so that you're not putting all your clips on this thing. Okay, now what you guys want to do is you're going to want to check your storage. If it's red like this, that's really bad. You guys want to make sure that your storage is in the blue, and you want to keep at least 40 gigs free is what I recommend. But if it's still like 20 and it's still blue, you're fine still, don't worry about it. And we ended up cleaning out some clips that he had and freed up about 20 gigs, and I told him to get a USB drive to put clips on so that he can free up even more space and get even more FPS. 20, 40 more FPS, because it really will help.
No way.
Yeah, it will, trust me. It's like having your disc jam-packed with stuff is the worst thing you can do for gaming.
But if I just delete everything right now, will my FPS just be insane, or like what?
It will definitely help. I mean, it's not bad right now, but as you clip more clips going into today and tomorrow and the next few weeks, it will get bad again. Here's another thing we can do. So now that what you guys are going to want to do is search run and type in %temp%. And then you're just going to want to drag through all of this stuff and just delete all of it. And as you guys will see, we're going to get an error. All you guys are going to want to do is you're going to want to click on the little check mark, and it says do this for all current items, and then just click on skip, and then it'll just skip all the items that you're currently using or that your system needs. So, yep, and then just click skip again when it prompts you again, if it prompts you again, and you should be good. And as you can see here, we freed up, once we refresh, we have freed up another 400 megabytes of storage once we recycle the bin. Obviously, you have to recycle. You have to clear your cycling bin. But we're gonna full screen here, and we're gonna refresh, and it's gonna go from 34.4 to 34.8, just like that. That's another 400 megs there. And then you're gonna want to do run again, and then search window or search local app data percent local app data percent. Then look for Fortnite game. What Fortnite game is gonna do is it's gonna give you access to a bunch of Fortnite files. But just follow what I'm doing in the video. So we're gonna want to go to Fortnite game, saved, config, Windows client, and then to game user settings. Make sure that read only is unchecked so that you can actually modify it. And you're gonna want to edit it. And then the things that you guys are gonna want to search for is you're gonna want to search for SG foliage quality and SG shading quality. And you guys want to make your display gamma to 1.0000000. So 1 with 6 zeros after it. And then you're going to want to make sure that B show grass, I think is what it's called, is set to false, because it does, if we're being honest here, it does literally nothing to the quality of the grass, and it boosts your FPS quite a bit. So yeah. Now we're going to move on to Discord. So you're going to want to open Discord, go to user settings, scroll down to game overlay, and turn off Discord game overlay. I mean, yeah, you don't have to if you like those names in the corner, but I recommend it because it can boost your FPS a significant amount. And then you're going to want to go up to advanced and find hardware acceleration and turn that off. All that does is makes Discord run slightly slower, which to the average person, you won't be able to notice it hardly at all. And then we're going to do the same thing for Google Chrome. We're going to go into settings, and just at the top where it says search settings, just search hardware acceleration, like you see in the video, and it should come up. Use hardware acceleration when available, turn that off, and then relaunch Google Chrome. That'll make Google Chrome quite a bit slower, but I mean the FPS that it gives you, because Chrome uses a lot of hardware, the FPS that it gives you is enough to make me want to make Google Chrome slower. But obviously my computer's good enough to the point that I don't have to do that or worry about that anymore. I'm going to stay in Google Chrome, and we're going to part control, which the link will be in the description, so don't worry, I got you guys. And what this is going to do is it's going to unpark your cores, meaning that it will make your cores run more efficiently, and yeah. We're going to run the installer here really quick, and once you get into part control, guys are going to want to make sure that you have all your things. You see where it says parking AC and parking DC, and then frequently, make sure that they're all enabled and they're all set to 100%. This is just going to make it so that your CPU runs faster, and make it so that you use the lowest. It'll put one workload, like it'll put Google Chrome onto one thread instead of maybe 3 threads, which will make the rest of the threads run more efficiently and be able to focus on the game better. Yeah, so that's that. But now we're going to navigate over to the NVIDIA control panel, and you see where it says adjust image settings with preview. Put it as the middle one, which I believe is let my 3D application decide. And then you guys are going to want to go down to manage 3D settings and make your preferred graphics processor your high performance NVIDIA processor. And then copy all of King's settings and make sure that you change the ones that I do change for him, so you'll have exactly everything that he does. High performance. Okay, that's all fine. Triple buffering off. Triple reality stuff. Okay, that's fine. Do you want me to code something in? Okay, then just click apply, and it might take a bit because the NVIDIA control panel is pretty crappy in terms of the manage 3D settings menu. I have the code on hand. But yeah, so that's that. What you guys are now going to want to do is you're going to want to navigate to power options and make sure that you have the high performance plan selected. Yeah, so that's that. Go ahead and try Fortnite out and see if you notice a difference. Okay, everybody, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the ultimate performance or power mode here. And I didn't do this for King because he didn't want it. However, I do want it because it will make your computer's form slightly better. But all you want to do is type in CMD and make sure you run it as an administrator. And then all you're going to want to do is paste the code down in the description. Yeah, then all you got to do is close this and then restart your computer, and then you should have ultimate performance mode. However, I'm not going to restart my computer right now because I am currently almost done editing this video.